Okay, good morning everybody. It is Saturday the 29th of October 2022. I'm pretty sure that's the date. I'm back over here in Stanley Park. I've come over, it's nearly midday. The weather's been awful this morning. To be fair, it's still quite windy, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to do my next weekend video of the Anfield Road Stand. Here it is, right there. Turn around. There it is, right there. Looking good, looking big, and it's quite loud still, the site today. Liverpool are playing tonight, so yeah, I'm going to do, I think Liverpool are playing Leeds tonight. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, Liverpool are playing Leeds tonight. So I'm going to get up and do my best here. So I'm going to this is my next weekend video where it's a voiceover answering some questions and comments you put to me. So I'm going to get up in the air and give it a go, but like I say, it's quite windy, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll get up there, give it a go. So let's get up there. Right, okay guys, well, things went from a little bad to worse. So as we're going up in the air now, I'll just explain there. The wind picked up quite a bit this morning, and then I was still going to give it a go, although I was a bit 50-50. And then my geozone wouldn't unlock this morning at Anfield. And the geozone, in case you don't know, is what football stadiums and other stadiums and the likes put. They have this like a kind of fence around the stadium, so you have to make sure you're logged in to the drone app, and you identify yourself and say that you accept full responsibility and your license to fly there. So anyway, I just had a technical fault, mine wouldn't unlock, but the wind was bad anyway, so it was 50-50, so I called it a day. So right now I'm at home in my garden, but I'm going to adapt. I'm going to carry on because I want to bring this video to you. So there you go, that was the explanation. As we're going to approach get towards Anfield, get at the back, and we're going to crack straight on anyway. So here we go with these questions and comments for the weekend video. So first up, Alan Brown, great content as always. Couple of questions to consider covering. I'm sure they could be answered on Google, but could be a good part of your coverage. Thanks, Alan. Question, once the stand is complete, will the road be reconnected behind it, making Anfield Road a complete road again? Yeah, I believe it will, Alan. I believe it will. Although when I look at illustrations, which I've shared in the past, I can't actually see a road. But when I've read the plan and looked at the plan, it does say that it will be kind of rerouted round the back. But if anybody's got any confirmation on that, can you let us know? Because it'd be interesting to know. Because like I say, from the illustrations, it looks like it's just like a walkway, a pathway at the end of the park. But the planning does say, you know, the road is temporarily closed. So it looks like the plans to maybe put it, reopen it going down the back of the Anfield Road then. But I don't know, I'm not 100% if I'm being honest. So anybody with any idea, can you please comment, let us know. He's also said, did I mention on one of this week's videos that you'll be covering Wrexham's rebuild of the Kop? Yes, that's my plan. Obviously it's not as close as Anfield and the Everton Stadium at Bramley Moor Dock, so it'll be like a once a month thing maybe. Thanks very much, Alan. Okay, moving on, James Clark, there you go. This is a good question. When Liverpool and Everton both finish their building projects, what will you film with your drone next? PS, great videos. Thanks very much, James. Okay, so it's my plan. I do a lot of kind of landmarks and different things. Well, that's how I started doing likes of castles, other football stadiums, and all sorts of different places. And I've got quite a few ideas. I was doing likes of urban walking and other bits and bobs, and you know, other construction sites as well. But now we're getting to the really good critical stages of Anfield Road and the stadium at Bramley Moor Dock. They're taking up basically most of my time. We're doing two each a week on them, so I'm not managing to do much else. I also do the Isle of Man ferry terminal, and I need to do that every week as well for the Isle of Man government. So yeah, I have got lots of other things planned that I'm just not able to get to at the moment. So hopefully everybody will keep watching. I hope I don't lose subscribers you know, as soon as the stadium's finished. So yeah, thanks for asking that, James. I just yeah, I'm hoping to bring you all as much as I can, cover as much, you know, get to as many football stadiums and other sports stadiums as possible to have a good look at them, and any other things that are going on around the UK and further afield. Maybe, you know, it's my plan to at some point get overseas and get some drone footage of maybe, you know, stadiums overseas and that. So yeah, who knows, James, but I'm going to keep going anyway. It's my intention to keep going. Thanks for the question. Let's have a look. Hello again. I said, hi Mr. Drone, great update as always. When they take the old roof off, what will happen to the floodlights? And we've had a response from Ross saying that they're putting temporary ones in for the rest of the season. Okay, I didn't know that, so great question. Hello again, and great answer, informative answer, Ross. So apparently they're putting temporary ones in for the rest of the season. Makes perfect sense, obviously, doesn't it, that they'll put temporary ones in. I'll be keeping an eye on that. So when, as I've addressed several times recently, the stadium, the roof on the old the current Anfield Road stand is due to start coming down on I think it's the 14th of November. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that, and a close eye of what floodlights go up and the ones that come down as well. So yeah, keep an eye on those temporary ones going in. Thanks very much. Hello again, and thanks for the answer, Ross, as well. Keep a very close eye on that. Let's see. Anfield Cat 420. What are the white pallets on the roof right now? I think there have been more before the middle sections were joined, but I thought it could have been the roofing shell. Appreciate everything you do, sir. Thanks very much, Anfield Cat. Yeah, so let's have a look. I noticed these myself. In fact, when I was over the stadium on Wednesday, when I do my Wednesday videos, I noticed there's actually one of the guys nearly fell on one of these things. So I don't know if they used them to walk on or something like that. So I'll just show them some footage now of it to see what Anfield Cat's on about. Because like I say, I've noticed them, and I'm not sure what they are. Does anybody know? Are they just part of the roof coverings they're going to start putting on soon? I'm not sure. Anfield Cat, but I'm sure somebody might know. Somebody watching this might know. If you do, comment down below. Good spot though, Anfield Cat. So we can see them here in this clip as we're looking. The white things right on top of the roof. Yeah. Like I say, I'd spotted them on my Wednesday video. I was having a close look when I was doing the editing and wondered myself. So yeah, I'm glad you asked that. Good spot, Anfield. So anybody who knows exactly what they are, can you drop us a comment to let us know? Be very, very grateful. Right, Dave Marriott, great video again. It would be interesting to see how the old roof of the south stand is going to be removed. There doesn't look to be much space above. And you'll see, so when you say the south stand, I'm assuming you just mean like the lower stand below the big one that's being put up. And William Wilcox put piece by piece, and Rich Tiffany's put downwards and out onto the pitch, covered and protected, and then out of the stadium piece by piece. Hopefully a video emerges of the progress when it starts to come down. Well, Rich Tiffany, I can assure you a video will emerge of the progress when it starts to come down. That's something I will be keeping an eye on. I'm gonna get some time off work that week and those weeks. I'll be over there as much as I can. I have got work to do, but yeah, I'll be over there as much as I can. But getting back to Dave Marriott, you said it'll be interesting to see how the old roof comes down. Yes, so I believe, like the other guys have said, that they're going to be putting protective covering on the actual pitch when the season breaks for the World Cup, and they're going to be removing it bit by bit and putting it onto the protective covering on the pitch, and then taking it out. Don't know the exact way they're going to do that, but that's what we'll be there for, to have a look at and cover it. But yeah, it's going that way rather than it being, you know, them trying to lift it right over the new stand. I believe it's going down onto the pitch and out that way. So yeah, thanks for that. Philip Tad, great video, mate. Are you allowed to drop down in the stadium closer to the pitch and get an angle looking up at the new stand? No, Philip, we're not. No, I'm not. We have to have what's called drone operators or unmanned aircraft operators, just call it the VLOS, which is VLOS, which stands for Visual Line of Sight. So we have to have that a visual line of sight of where our drone is in the air, and have a have a clear view of where it is. If I was to drop it down somewhere I couldn't see, I don't know what's in and around it. There's also restrictions with what heights and distances you can go close to building structures, people. Because I fly a drone that's under 250 grams, if I put it in cine mode, which is basically slow mode, I can go, you know, relatively close to buildings and uninvolved persons, but I couldn't drop it out of sight. It's just not something we do. And also, you know, Liverpool wouldn't be happy if I started doing that. I'm sure they'd have something to say, and I'm not there to be an irritant. I'm there to get the footage in the safest way possible, so that's not something I can do. But Philip, what I will do, what I will commit to do very soon, probably before we break for the World Cup, is I might go inside Anfield. As you all know, I am a blue. I'm not a bitter blue. I'm just a massive football fan, to be honest with you. But to get some inside footage before that roof comes off, I think I might have to go in on like a stadium tour and actually get some shots in and footage from inside. That might be my best way. So keep an eye out for that. That's something I might well do. So thanks for that, Philip. Moving on to Brian King. Hi mate, am I right in thinking that the new stand is lower than the main stand? Well, yeah, do you know what, I've realised I've come to the end, and because I haven't got my drone in the air right now, I've just realised that a lot of these, there's only like 2 questions really that were actually based on the, you know, stand and looking at the stand. A lot of them were just more questions for me, which I don't mind at all. You know, that's the questions you guys want to ask. You ask whatever you want, honestly, ask whatever you want. I'll address as much as I can. But yeah, so Brian, yeah, the new stand is going to be lower than the main stand. So we'll show this now. We'll have a look. It's evidently lower. But somebody would look. William Wilcox again replied on this one saying yes, and Steve has said 7 meters lower. So 7 meters. There you go. It's visually lower. We can see how the difference in it. But yeah, apparently there you go. Steve has said it's 7 meters lower. But like I say, if we're looking at it now on the screens, you can see the difference between the main stand and the new Anfield Road stand. So yes, absolutely, it's going to be lower. So yeah, Brian, thanks very much for that. So guys, that actually brings me to the end of the questions. So I'll just keep having a look at this while I finish up this video. We'll keep having a look at the stadium, taking the footage taken from my Wednesday video. But yeah, I'm sorry I've had to kind of adapt and do it this way, because things just didn't work right for me today. There was weather and then a little technical issue, which meant I couldn't do it. So we had to clip to that. I'll tell you what we'll do now. We'll flick to me. There you go, walking around my garden, talking to you. So yeah, things didn't go to plan today. We had to adapt. You've got to do what you can to bring the video to you. That's showbiz, as they say. It's definitely not showbiz, is it? It's just issues. But yeah, I think that's a problem I am definitely going to have regarding whether, you know, the season we're up to now. I'll just do what I can as and when I can. Get as much out to you as I possibly can at all times. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed some of those questions. Anything else you've got to ask, please leave comments down below. Ideally I'd be having the drone in the air, looking around everything you've asked and stuff like that, so it's kind of, you know, live. But I just had to adapt, like I say, and do what I can. So guys, please like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. I've said this recently, only about 30% of people who watch my videos actually subscribe, so I'd appreciate it if you all just hit that subscribe button. Cost you nothing to subscribe. Please leave your comments down below. All comments, I love them. Love to get to them, see what you're all saying. And if you'd like to buy me a beer, you can do so here. No pressure whatsoever on that one. I did have somebody moan about that, but saying that I was asking beer. I'm not so much asking, I'm just saying if you'd like to. People have said to me before, how do you donate? That's how you do it. You don't have to, honestly. It's just appreciated if you do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Not exactly how I wanted it to go today, but still, I've answered some questions, got me weekend video out. Take care everyone, bye now.